Good morning, evening, good night, whatever time of day it is. Welcome to the Realm of Nerds podcast. I'm your host, Patty Smalls, and my co-host, my guy, the dude, whatever you want to call him this week. His name is Kibby, though.
What's going on, everybody? I'm happy to be here. I'm ready to talk about some nerd shit.
And color in your coloring book, I hear.
Don't spoil my small talk.
Gosh, I'm sorry. We have a guest this week, though. Very good guest. Very good friend of the pod. Good friend of mine. He's like a brother to me. He's also our number one fan. It's my boy, and soon to be yours, my man Mike.
What's up, everybody?
Now, Mike.
How y'all feeling? Yeah, what's up?
First time being on the podcast. Gotta introduce yourself. What makes you nerdy?
Well, let's see. I'm a big comic book collector. Not necessarily the kind of comics that you would read, but I have a lot of Tales from the Crypt comics and horror comics, but I also collect pop figures and NECA figures and movies. I got a ton of movies. So you could say that makes me nerdy. I have a huge stack of Marvel movies, not every single one of them, because some of them really just suck badly. But I'd say I'm well versed in the nerd culture. Maybe not as well versed as you guys, because there's some things that you guys are into and I'm not, and vice versa. But I'd say I'm pretty nerdy.
Yeah, definitely. No, you definitely got what it takes to be nerdy. So, definitely.
Yep.
So, Kibby, what did you have to talk about today? You said you had something.
So I am currently coloring a picture in my SpongeBob activity coloring book, and hopefully it'll be done by the time we're done with this podcast. So if I stop talking for a few minutes, it's because I'm coloring.
They probably won't notice because I'll just edit it out.
No, can you put it on the Instagram when I'm done?
The picture?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. It needs recognition.
See, what a good friend right there.
Yeah.
But on other small talk news, I've been playing a single player video game for the first time in a long time.
Skew-o.
I've been playing the South Park game Stick of Truth.
How far did you get?
Really?
I'm level 13, 14. I'm almost done with the game pretty much.
Damn, alright. That's a first for you. You don't finish
It's
a lot of
pretty
games.
fun. I like it.
You gonna play the Fractured Butthole next?
Yeah, I'm gonna finish this one, do Fractured Butthole, and then I'm gonna do the Uncharted games.
Oh, Uncharted's really good. I love those games. You're gonna enjoy those.
Did you see the movie?
I
Yes.
did not.
No, I didn't either.
The movie, as an Uncharted movie, I feel isn't good, but as a movie on its own, it's all right.
Yeah.
So you just have to go into it not expecting it to be an Uncharted movie, and it's an enjoyable experience. So.
Yeah. Well, I think I know recently. Damn, what the hell's his name?
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland. Yeah, Tom Holland said he was taking a break from movies for a little while, probably because he's been doing movies for 10 consecutive years, and he's always been in the MCU since Civil War. So.
Yeah.
And then he's done other movies besides MCU, but I wouldn't say that's a good movie to take a break on.
Well, I mean, if we're going based on finances, I'm sure he has enough money in the bank to take some time off.
Oh, I'm sure he does. Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, he's young. It's like he probably just wants to take it easy for a while. I understand that.
Also, if you think about it, he's got another trilogy of Spider-Man movies that supposedly. Plus, he's most likely going to be in the next Avengers movies. So,
yeah.
He's probably going to want to take time to not worry about that stuff. And I can't say I blame him,
Very, very true.
Probably
So
wants
did
to go
you?
to school and stuff.
Yeah. So did you see the? You see the guy, Ezra Miller? He can't stay out of trouble. That fucking guy.
We actually we do touch upon that in the last episode, which as of right
Jeez.
now hasn't been released yet. But yeah, Ezra Miller cannot stay out of trouble. He's been
Seriously.
it's been a naughty
The
boy.
movie just got delayed, right? Or movie just got canceled?
So they have three
Yeah.
options.
Yeah.
Um, no, I can't talk. So there's three options. There's editing it, something else, and then the final like thing that they're talking about doing is just scrapping the movie.
Which would suck because all of Michael Keaton's and Ben Affleck's scenes have been filmed,
Mm-hmm.
which sucks.
Yeah, they were both supposed to be in it. The movie was supposed
Yeah,
to
I
come out
know.
this year.
Yeah, it was supposed to be out in November,
Now,
but then it got delayed after some incident. But now the latest thing, getting arrested in Vermont for like what was it, armed robbery or something? Yeah, not exactly like the picture of like a superhero there.
especially
More like
the
a super.
Flash.
Yeah, seriously. I've been saying this since day one. I mean, Justice League was amazing. Well, the Zack Snyder one. But I mean, they should have hired Grant Gustin to begin with.
Well, there's
we wouldn't be
also
having-
talk about him taking over the role from Ezra
Yeah.
Miller because
Yeah.
his series is ending. So why not just
Yeah.
keep him, have him be in the movies? Because he did really good. He was very good
Yeah,
in the
he did.
movies.
Yeah,
Or,
He might
Yeah, he
not
did.
want to do it though.
yeah. Because you got to think Warner Brothers, like they're trying to they're trying to have like a movie about a superhero, and you got the lead actor like getting in trouble every 5 seconds. It's not exactly an image they want to put out there.
no, exactly. And it's kind of like the same stuff with like Amber Heard and all the stuff that went on with her. She has
Yeah.
like 2 minutes of screen time in Aquaman 2.
Good,
So,
good.
I mean, I wasn't going to see the movie anyways, but they
Is
even
that
have,
this year or next year?
I think next year. They have Batman in
Yeah, I
it.
got pushed back. Yeah,
Like, supposedly Ben
Yeah.
Affleck's supposed to be in it, and I still
that
won't go
would-
see it.
yeah. I would go see it out of curiosity because I know you've mentioned that you did you even see the first one?
No, I hate Aquaman.
Okay, well, it was a good movie for what it was. The reason I went to go see it is because the director James Wan,
hmm
he's one of the most talented horror directors out there, and it was interesting to see him do something different. And he actually did a really good job directing the movie, and I think they got him again for this new one. So I'm interested just to see the next chapter. But like, I'm glad that Amber Heard is barely in it now.
Yeah, no. Hopefully she's just gone in general.
Yeah, no, I'll probably. I mean, I'll do the smart thing. I'll go see it like the cheap show. So if it sucks, I'm not wasting too much money. But
Yeah, that's true.
I will definitely go. I'm definitely going to see it.
You're seeing
me
it by
too.
yourself.
No, I'll drag you along.
I'm not going to see that movie.
yeah, I know. Me and Alicia will be going to see it. So
You can take Kibby too.
sure, why not?
Hell yeah.
Speaking of the superhero side of the nerd culture, She-Hulk's gonna start streaming
Tomorrow.
on Thursday.
Tomorrow.
No, it's
I
Thursday.
thought it was tomorrow.
They
I thought
pushed it
was
back to
tomorrow.
the 18th.
Oh, they did. Okay.
Yeah. So supposedly in the show they're gonna discuss what happened to the Sokovia Accords and why like
Oh,
why they haven't
interesting.
been in like the movies. So that should be fun.
Oh, that'll be interesting. Definitely.
Yeah.
The
Definitely.
CGI for what I've seen of the trailers looks terrible though.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I know. Yeah, I agree with you on that. That's for sure.
Yeah. The CGI.
But I'm
looks
interested.
ass.
Yeah, I'm interested because they're bringing back Tim Roth as the Abomination. That's awesome that they got him to do it again. After all this time, seeing as though the last movie was in 2009 that he was in. So, but it was good. They got him to come back, and they got Why am I forgetting people's names?
Mark Ruffalo.
Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah, they got him to come back.
And
I
Charlie
mean,
Cox is going to be in there as Daredevil.
oh freaking! Oh, see, yeah, those are all things that draw you in. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I'm so looking forward to that new series.
Oh,
Uh,
Born
yeah, the
Again?
Daredevil.
That's
Yeah,
going to
no,
be so good. I'm excited.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to rewatch the 3 seasons that are on Disney Plus.
I started watching the first season again because I've only seen the first season of the show, and then I was gonna
Yeah.
like watch all the Defenders series in order, just so
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
I can know what's going on, like as far as the
Yeah.
character goes.
Oh, believe me, the seasons get better as they go on.
I believe it. Daredevil was awesome in the first season, so
The seasons get better as they go on. That's for sure.
absolutely. Also, I did want to touch upon this because I actually just saw this earlier. So you know the new AEW game coming out, Fight Forever.
Yeah.
So
No way, really?
yeah.
Nice.
So there's rumors it's coming out towards the end of this year, beginning of next year. But they've revealed the cover, and Jade Cargill is the first black female wrestler to be on the cover of a wrestling game.
Nice. Good for her.
So
Yeah,
that was
awesome.
really cool, and I wanted to bring it up on the podcast because we
Yeah,
like
that's cool.
wrestling here.
Absolutely.
Also, speaking of the podcast, we're officially at 50 subs on YouTube. So,
Yeah,
a round
yeah.
of applause.
I'm one of them.
I don't know if I'm subscribed.
Probably not. You don't even know how to work your phone.
I follow on Spotify.
You're one of two people. I'm the other one.
I'm one too.
Oh, maybe it's three.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's me and Mike, and then Kibby just didn't do it right.
Yeah.
That sounds
Yeah.
accurate.
Yeah. No, he probably just listens to it. He doesn't follow it though.
You know what's
No, I'm
funny?
pretty sure I haven't followed.
This is our
Okay.
5th episode, and I still haven't showed you how to post the link on Instagram.
No, you have not. We have hung out plenty of times since we started filming, and you still haven't shown me how to do it.
Yeah, maybe I'll show you for episode like 20.
All right.
Make sure you write that down that he said that.
I'll remember it when I'm editing.
No need to write it down. I'll just go back and listen to this episode.
Okay.
Yeah. That's all I really had for like stuff I wanted to talk about. I'm not sure if you guys
Hey,
had
asshole.
anything.
You remember when you told me you would show me something? Listen to this. There's my proof right there. Episode 3. And you still haven't shown me.
Episode 4. Anywho, who's ready for some top 10 action?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Alright, sweet. So, tonight, I don't think we mentioned this earlier, but our top 10 for the episode is top 10 MCU movies. So, all three of us have our list down, and we're ready to give you guys our opinions on some movies.
Definitely.
Mike, you want to start?
All right. I have a couple of honorable mentions because all the movies that I have in my stack I love, but they all can't make the top 10. So I have 4. Like, do you guys have any?
Normally I do my honorable mentions at in between 2 and 1.
Oh, okay. Oh, we
Like,
can do it that way.
Right before we reveal number 1, that's when we'll do our honorable mentions.
What's this, Watch Mojo?
Okay. That's good. No, we can do it that way.
Because I don't write down any honorable mentions, but when you guys bring them up or we just have conversations, that's when I kind of jot them down.
All right. So I can start if that's okay with you guys.
Yeah, go right ahead, man.
Yeah.
You're the
All right,
guest.
so my number 10 is the new kid on the block, the Multiverse of Madness. I thought it was really good. Definitely a step up from the first movie. I'm a big horror movie fan, so Sam Raimi being director, that pulled me right in, and you could tell it's his type of movie by the directing style. I just thought it was really good. So that was my number 10.
Nice. Yeah, that was a good movie. It didn't make my top 10. I enjoyed it, though. So,
Yeah.
it's a solid movie.
I have Multiverse of Madness at number 10 as well.
Nice.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
I'm not the biggest horror movie guy in general, but I liked how it was something different for the MCU. They
Yeah,
haven't
definitely.
really done a horror movie before. So
Yeah.
I thought it was really good, and like there was a lot of cool ideas, like the music note fight scene was really
Yeah.
cool.
Oh, hell yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah.
I do think the first one had better like CGI than this
Yeah.
one.
The visuals.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
but
agree with that.
the tone I liked a lot better. Like the horror tone I like better in this one.
Yeah, because like you said, there hasn't been too many. There hasn't really been any like Marvel horror movies, and you can't count the New Mutants because that movie absolutely blows.
Haven't seen it.
I haven't either.
You're better off.
So I'm not gonna lie, my number 10's also Multiverse of Madness.
I thought you just said it didn't make
You
your
just
list.
said it didn't make your list.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to fit in. So my number 10's actually Shang-Chi and the Legend of
Very
the
nice.
Ten Rings. I
Very
enjoyed it because it had some comedy in it, some pretty good jokes. Also the fight scenes in that movie were freaking sick. Like
Oh,
probably the
absolutely.
coolest
Yeah.
ones I've seen in like any MCU movie. So it made me enjoy
Yeah.
it a lot.
Yeah, I have to agree with that. Yeah, I didn't see it in theaters. I ended up just like buying it without seeing it because I kept hearing good things about it, and I watched it. It was really good.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yep.
Alright.
So
Number
we're
9.
number 9.
Yep.
All right. So my number 9 is Thor Ragnarok.
Whoa!
I just I love that movie. It's definitely the best of the Thor movies in my opinion, even better than the new one. That they have a lot of comedy in it, but not overkill. I really like the Planet Hulk aspect of it. I always am in for some Hulk action. I just think it blended everything like really good. The comedy and the action and everything. I just thought it was good. But there's just some movies on my list that I think are better.
I
Damn.
respect that.
I want to know what's ahead of Ragnarok if that's at 9. Damn. Okay.
I'll give you a hint. It's 8 other movies.
You're annoying.
8 other movies and 4 honorable mentions.
Continue.
Damn. All right. So my number 9 is Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi?
Yeah.
You mean Shang-Chi?
Shang-Chi,
Dude.
yeah.
Whatever. You guys
Ching
know what
Chong.
I meant. The Legend of the Ten Rings.
Yeah.
One of my favorite shows is Cobra Kai. And it
Oh
just
my God,
felt like,
yes. Yes.
Oh,
I'm so
that's
ready for
coming out
season
in
5.
like 2 weeks.
Yes, it's September 9th. It's a Friday. I will be binging it all weekend.
I feel like something else comes out September 9th, and I can't remember what. Oh, NBA
Your
2K23. It's nothing I
Okay.
care about.
Yeah, no.
I'm broke. I will not be getting that game right away.
Yeah.
Just play
but-
2K22. It's the same game.
You're not wrong.
Well, yeah, no, I stopped buying the sports games because like every year it's the same game, just the rosters are different.
Yeah,
So-
roster updates and stuff. But
Exactly.
I play online, so I play it for like my team and
Yeah,
stuff.
I get it. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, Shang-Chi's a really good movie. I agree with you, Pat, about like the fight scenes being really good. They're top notch. I think
Definitely.
the only Marvel thing that I like that has better fight scenes might be Winter Soldier, and that didn't make my list.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, spoiler.
All right,
Well-
let's just move on to Pat's number number 9. Wow, what a shocker.
My number 9 is Ant-Man.
Nice.
Honestly, it's a different tone for the MCU. It's more of a what's the word? what's the word I'm looking for?
Lighter.
It's more of like a heist movie. It's like a heist
Mhm.
movie with a lot of comedy to it, and I don't know. I really like it. I love Paul Rudd as Ant-Man, so
Yeah, definitely.
that's why it's on my list.
Yeah, that didn't make my list, but it's in the honorable mentions. But you don't know what order in the honorable mentions it's in.
That's true.
Yeah.
All
All
right,
right,
Mike, number 8.
Number 8, Black Panther.
Ooh,
Oh shit, that's not even on my list.
mine neither.
That, that was it was just really good. It was different. I know it was it was an all African American cast and everything, which was the first of its kind. But I'm a big fan of like the director Ryan Coogler, because he did the first Creed movie, the spinoff of the Rocky series, and that movie was absolutely amazing. So when I found out that he was going to be the director of this movie, I was all in on it, and I really enjoyed the Black Panther character from Civil War. So I wanted to see what more they had to do with him. So.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
and he worked with Michael B. Jordan on that movie too, so they had chemistry of how he would direct him and everything like that. So
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, no, it's a solid movie. I do
Kimmy.
enjoy
All right.
it.
Number 8 for me, I have Ant-Man.
Hey.
Yeah,
Very nice.
Paul Rudd is an American treasure, man.
Yes, I have to tend to agree.
If you take Paul Rudd and like put a different actor, that this movie doesn't make my list. But
No.
just seeing him like just goofy and basically be himself in an MCU movie is good enough to put it on my list.
He makes every
The
Hey,
plot
MCU
is
movie he's
kind of
in.
average, but
Hey, we're all lucky that like Paul Rudd even still has a career. Where like based on what movie he started his career with. He started his career on a Halloween movie, The Curse of Michael Myers, which was the sixth movie, and that movie is all over the place. But he actually did really good in it, and I think from that he got cast in Friends as Phoebe's boyfriend Mike, and then it just took
Oh,
off
I
from there.
forget about
Yeah,
that.
yeah, crap bag.
That's funny.
all
Pat.
right, Pat.
All right, we're on 8, right?
Yeah, we're on 8.
Yeah.
All right, my number 8 is Captain America: Civil War.
Very nice.
I just am very entertained watching superheroes fight each other, and it's
Mhm.
also the first movie we get one of my all-time favorite superheroes in, and that's Spider-Man.
Yep.
Plus it is one of the first movies that I feel kind of actually shook up the MCU in a manner.
Absolutely. Yeah, I agree.
Like it wasn't really a win, but wasn't a loss for like the
Hmm.
Avengers. But like
Yep.
still, the Avengers broke up, and that
Hmm.
is a big impact like on movies going forward.
Yep. Yeah, definitely. It's a little higher on my list. You'll find out when. All right. Was it number 7?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Guardians of the Galaxy. The first one.
Okay.
I actually have none of those movies on my list.
Well, the first one was really good. I mean, the second one, I could I could go without it or watch it. Like if I'm scrolling through the TV and it's on, I'll skip over it. I mean, it was all right, but the first one was really good. I was highly entertained by it. I didn't see it in theaters. I know you saw it in theaters.
Yeah,
But then you were telling me about it, and like when the Blu-ray came out, I just figured I'd buy it because you were saying so many good things about it. And I watched it, and it was a really good movie. So, I think the characters were really good, especially Batista. He makes the movie for me.
I love Batista
So
in the movie.
yeah,
Also
seriously,
I love Rocket Raccoon. Rocket Raccoon's great.
yeah, seriously, that does not even sound like Bradley Cooper. I'm sorry,
No,
not even close. But yeah, that's my number 7.
Yeah, that movie came out of left field for sure too, because up to that point they've only done like the established characters that Marvel had.
Yeah,
So
the
the
big
fact
names.
that they took a random group from the comics and like turned them into a blockbuster was pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, and the end credit scene with Howard the Duck. That's kind of funny. He's
Yeah.
actually a Marvel. He's a Marvel character. No, not too many people knew that until like recently. But
number 7 for me, I have Captain America: First Avenger.
very good. That's a good one.
I don't know why. Like, I am not really a big war movie guy. Like, I don't watch really any of those. Like, what's the one with Andrew Garfield was good. That's the only one I've seen recently.
Hacksaw Ridge.
Hacksaw Ridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a Mel Gibson movie.
He directed it?
Yeah, he directed that movie.
That was fairly recent, wasn't it?
2018 or 17, I think. Yeah, it was recent.
I thought that must have been in the middle of like all the shit about him, right?
Yeah. Well, it was ending. It was like ending. It was like right after all that stuff went down. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep. But yeah, it was good. Yeah, I like the first one. It took a couple of watches, but I'd have to say it's definitely a good movie. It's a good way to introduce Captain America.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's a good introduction to the character, and it's my favorite of the Captain America movies because it's very well contained. Like, this isn't in a period of time where not every movie was connected 12 different ways, you know?
Right. Yeah.
Well, it was also the beginning of them, like, connecting all the movies, because it was phase 1, like, when they were introducing, like, the main Avengers.
Yeah, I don't. Was there an end credit scene with that one?
Yeah, it was him waking up and being in New York in like 2011.
Okay.
And Nick
that's right.
Fury, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, with that movie, I used to hate it, but like with like more recent like MCU projects, it's kind of made me like grown to appreciate it a little bit better. Because like before Spider-Man like entered the MCU, Captain America was my favorite MCU character.
Yeah,
so,
definitely.
Yeah, mine too.
So, like, I've grown to appreciate the first Avenger a little bit more. It's on my list. I'd say that'd be an honorable mention for me.
Yeah, definitely.
Are we all Team Cap over Team Iron Man?
I am.
Yeah, I'd have to say so.
Woohoo! Team America.
Yeah. Pat?
Let's see.
Number 7.
7, I have Spider-Man Far From Home.
Very nice. That's a good one.
Yeah, it's a good movie. In my opinion, out of the Tom Holland trilogy, it's I very much enjoy the movie. Like, I enjoy it a lot. That's why it's on the list. But it's my least favorite out of the 3. Because I enjoy other ones a little bit more. So actually, yeah, I enjoy the other ones a lot more. So.
Yeah,
you said,
definitely.
Wait, is this Homecoming or Far From Home?
Far From Home.
The second movie with Jake Gyllenhaal.
Okay.
Yeah. So like,
I think he made a good bad guy.
Oh, he was super good in it. I really wanted him to appear in No Way Home, but he didn't, and I was sad.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
Number 6?
Yep.
Yeah.
My number 6, No Way Home.
Really?
Yeah. I thought that movie was absolutely amazing. It was and they're re-releasing it, right?
Yeah, in September, right?
Yeah, they're supposedly re-releasing it, and it's going to be like a half an hour longer. Like, the movie isn't long enough already, but it was just really good. I liked the angle where, like, he was being helped by Doctor Strange this time instead of Iron Man, because Iron Man was gone. I liked everything about it was really cool. How they brought all the original actors back. It was just so cool to play the bad guys.
All right, Kibby, number 6 for you.
6.
Number 6, I have Thor: Love and Thunder.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good
one. The new kid on the block.
Have you guys have seen it, right?
I saw it with
Yeah,
you.
yeah, I saw it.
Okay, I was mainly talking to Mike because
You
I didn't
said
want
you
to.
Yeah, I saw it.
guys.
Huh?
You said
Yeah, I saw
you
it.
guys, implying that you're
Oh,
asking
true.
the group if we've all seen it.
Yeah, good point. But I've really grown to like Thor, especially when they don't take him too seriously, and I think
Yeah.
it's a good sequel to Ragnarok. It's not as good as Ragnarok, but it's still a very good movie, and I like how
Yeah.
they brought Jane back.
Yeah, definitely.
It was very good. I do
It's
agree.
yeah. Well, it's a Marvel version of a Guns N' Roses video.
Pretty much, yeah.
Because they got 3 of their songs in the movie. They're 3 big ones.
Yeah, it's
That
true.
opening sequence alone.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
All right, number.
What is it for you? What is it
6
for you, Pat?
me.
6.
6.
It's actually also a Thor movie. It's Thor Ragnarok.
Nice.
I personally just think it's a funny movie. There's a lot of good dialogue in it, a lot of funny scenes, and Thor's just a big goofball in it. I freaking love it.
Yeah.
Definitely the best out of the Thor trilogy. Definitely high up on my list for MC movies in general.
Yeah.
So.
That's what I have to say too. Like it's the best. It's my personal favorite of the Thor movies for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, 5.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, my number 5. The one that started it all, Iron Man.
Ooh. I actually don't have Iron Man on my list.
I saw it in theaters with Tony.
Okay.
And yeah, we saw it together. We were going to a lot of movies together at that time, but we saw it. It was just really good. I mean, I thoroughly enjoyed the take on by Robert Downey Jr. I think that was the role of a lifetime for him. Seeing as though he had just gone back into show business after being in trouble with the drugs and alcohol and everything that he was into and everything.
Mm-hmm.
This definitely saved his, not just his career but his life pretty much. And I think his portrayal of Tony Stark / Iron Man was just really good. I think the action scenes were good, the fight scenes were good. I think Jeff Bridges was a total asshole in the movie.
Yeah.
But he made a really good bad guy in that movie. I just thought it was really good. So that's my number 5.
When was the last time you watched that movie? Have you seen it like recently?
I watched it maybe a couple of months ago.
Okay. I tried to get my sister into the MCU, and I tried doing that one first. Man, the first 45 minutes of that movie is boring.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I mean, it definitely picks up from there. I mean, you have to really be invested in the movie. Yeah, no, the whole part where he's captured and everything. Yeah,
Yeah.
they can. I mean, if they, I mean, but he wouldn't have become Iron Man without getting captured and everything. Like he probably wouldn't have thought to make that metal suit out of the scraps and everything. So, I mean, I guess it's a part of the movie that had to be told.
Yeah, it's just very, the pacing is very different than modern MCU movies.
Oh, for sure.
You're right, though. It's kind of something that has to be told to kind of kick off his character and the MCU.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
it's
agree
just
with that.
Looking back, it's not one of my favorite ones to go back and rewatch.
Yep. Hey, just a quick question for both of you guys. Do you guys like Don Cheadle better or the other guy?
Don Cheadle.
Don Cheadle.
I'm forgetting his, and probably a reason why I'm forgetting people's names tonight. But I forget the original guy that played War Machine.
Good reason for it too, because he wasn't that great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Don Cheadle literally owns the War Machine role now. Like.
Yeah. Absolutely,
you can't
I agree.
redo it. He's gonna be in his own Disney Plus series too, which I'm pumped for.
Oh shoot, that's awesome. Yeah, there's some good stuff coming, man. I can't wait.
Me too. Me excited.
All right, number 5 for you, Kibby.
I got Spider-Man No Way Home.
Really?
Awesome. No, one above mine. I had it at number 6. Yeah.
Yeah, there's something in that movie for everybody. There's the
Yeah.
nostalgia of the old school Spider-Man movies. It fits
Yep.
into the MCU perfectly.
Yep.
I just like the 4 ones ahead of it a little bit more, but it's a
Yeah.
very good movie.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
respect
mean,
that.
yeah, and I mean, has that like not the it was William Dafoe's, he was twice as like sinister in this one as he was in the original. My God, he was like twice as sinister.
He got more
And
evil
like
with old age.
oh, for sure, and you know, the movie would have worked, but I think it was just so it was key and it was perfect that they got all the original actors to play the bad guys again. That was just awesome.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Up
Yeah.
until Christian Bale, it was the best performance by a villain in an MCU movie.
Oh, I'd have to say, yeah, I'd have to definitely agree with that.
I didn't know where you're going when you said Christian Bale for a second.
Oh, the new,
Yeah.
the new Thor.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
when I hear Christian Bale, I think Batman.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
talking about Batman in a top 10 MCU movie.
I know you're
Oh,
not.
I'm not.
oh yeah, no, yeah, no. When you guys say Christian Bale, I think of Patrick Bateman from American Psycho. But
No, guess we all think of Christian Bale as different people.
yeah, well, you know, me being a horror guy, so
Yeah, that's true.
at number 5.
Number 5 for me is also a Spider-Man movie, but Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Very good.
Um,
That's a good one.
yeah, for a while for me,
That's-
Spider-Man: Homecoming was probably my favorite Spider-Man movie until another one came out. But I've very much enjoyed. I like Tom Holland's portrayal of Spider-Man. I like the humor in it. I like the coming of age aspect to it. It was just a good like introduction. It was just like a good like film introduction for Spider-Man in the MCU, and it just made sense to me.
Yeah.
You like Homecoming more than Spider-Man 2?
A little bit more. Spider-Man 2 I grew up with, but like I don't know.
Yeah.
There's
See,
just something about Homecoming that I just
See,
like
that-
I really liked.
See, that's my least favorite of them.
Really, I enjoyed
Two?
that movie a lot.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It was good for sure. I mean, it was his first solo Tom Holland Spider-Man movie, but like I don't know, the side characters aside from Michael Keaton's Vulture, I believe were kind of weak. You know, Shocker wasn't really that interesting, and
I enjoyed the side characters. I liked Aunt May.
Yeah.
I liked Ned.
Yeah.
MJ was alright.
Oh, Ned, yeah, Ned, of course, yeah. He makes those movies along. You know, I think he's the perfect best friend to Tom Holland's character for sure. He was annoying in like maybe like the first movie a little bit, but as the movies went on, like you kind of learn to like appreciate his character. You know, it was. I mean, especially in the second movie, it was hilarious. Like with the we had the oh yeah, we're going out now, with that girl that they were on vacation with, and then all of a sudden, oh yeah, we broke up. And by the end of the vacation, it was hilarious. But yeah, it was good. And I don't know, I just when you've seen the Sam Raimi trilogy, and you see the Flash character portrayed by once again, I'm forgetting names. And I don't know how to say his last name.
Manganiello?
Yeah, Magnello. Yeah, from Magic Mike. And then the other person that they had play him, I don't know. I just think he was wicked annoying.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of the Flash in that movie, but
yeah,
I don't know. I still enjoyed it.
yeah. I think that particular. I don't know if it's the actor or just the way his character was written. I just think the Flash character was just way different from like the Raimi version of Flash. Joe Manganiello. He was more physical and seemed to be more of a threat to the Peter Parker character. This Flash was kind of like just like a bully that like teased them and stuff. It was just kind of annoying.
Yeah.
I can see that. All right, Mike, you're number 4.
Civil War.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah, Civil War was so good. I mean, it introduced the Black Panther character, and like I mentioned that earlier when I was talking about his solo movie. It was the first shot of Tom Holland's Spider-Man. I think those two aspects right there, like, made the movie for me. But seeing the two sides fighting each other, that was really interesting. Um, before that, you just read about it happening in the comic books, and but like to actually see it like on screen, it was just really good. I think, the two sides like played well off of each other, even though they were fighting each other. I think the two sides were pretty evenly matched, and especially that solo fight towards the end of the whole thing between Iron Man and Captain America, that was epic.
Yeah, that was
I
a good
thought they
fight.
were, I thought they were gonna kill each other. But yeah, it was wicked good. There's just one Captain America movie that I find a little bit better. So
I need to rewatch all the Cap movies.
It's a good time, man. It's a good time.
yeah, for sure.
I honestly forget the majority of like what happens in Winter Soldier and Civil War. That's why I didn't put either one on.
Yep.
Boo.
Number 4 for me, I have Avengers: Age of Ultron.
Wow.
That's fair.
I like this movie a lot. I like it way more than the original Avengers movie.
That's fair. I actually don't have the original Avengers on here at all.
On on multiple rewatches, you can appreciate that movie a lot more than like when I first saw it in the theater. Maybe I was tired, but like I was dozing a little bit, like in the beginning and everything. But like
Ultron
but
or the
Ultron.
or the first one?
No, Ultron. I mean, no, I wasn't falling asleep during the first one because I was with Patrick and I was with my cousin Eric, and we saw the 3D version, so I wasn't falling asleep during that. But like,
That's true.
do you remember? Do you remember that, man?
I do remember that.
Yeah, that was awesome. But yeah, no, the opening of that movie was just a little, even though it was action. I don't know. I just didn't find it like too at investing. But as the movie went on, especially on multiple watches, because I've watched it probably maybe 4 or 5 times since it was out in theaters, because I have the Blu-ray and everything. I have the Blu-ray of everything. But it's a good movie, definitely.
Yeah, I like Ultron. He's very menacing. I wish they like did more with him more than just the one movie.
I wouldn't be surprised if they brought him back.
And of course, that it's got the introduction of Wanda, who that wasn't her name in the movie though, right?
That was Wanda.
Okay, that's what I thought. And then Quicksilver.
Yeah, Quicksilver.
But
I think Vision too.
Yeah. I think they could have done more with the Quicksilver character. I think they killed him off too quickly, but
they brought.
But
they might bring him back at some point.
Especially with Secret Wars coming up, I wouldn't be surprised.
No, that's true. Well, and Wanda having all these powers now too, she could easily bring him back to life.
Possibly.
If she's not dead.
I don't think she's dead.
No, I don't think so either. Pat, number 5. Number 4. Number 4. Sorry.
All right, number 4 for me is Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
Awesome.
Just a very, very good spy thriller action flick, and it suits the Captain America character a lot, and definitely was very needed in his story, especially with Bucky and reintroducing Bucky to the MCU. So I very much enjoyed it. A lot of good action, a lot of good dialogue. So definitely my favorite Captain America of the 3.
Yeah, for sure. All right, number 3. All right, this might be a little controversial. I actually thought long and hard about this one. I kept flipping 2 and 3, then finally decided on this is where this lands. Infinity War.
So I also have Infinity War at number 3.
Okay. Kibby.
Infinity War is not on my list.
What?
Okay, so let me just do a quick explanation why it's number 3 for me. It was well, it was awesome, number 1, but there's just one other movie that's better. Um, but like the way that they brought everybody together, and of course that shocking ending. Everybody gasped, in the theater when I went to go see it. But you knew down deep like they weren't all gone forever, because they had already had these other movies, solo movies planned and everything. See, I think that's where like marketing makes a mistake. Like how you gonna like kill these characters off and then like have everybody think they're dead, but oh, by the way, Spider-Man will be back. He's got a movie coming out. Like why don't you like keep that a secret for a while? Let everybody think that all these people got killed by the snap. For a while.
I,
But it was just.
I actually don't think that was the purpose, though. I think the purpose is not like, oh, all these characters. Like, no one believed that all these characters were dead. It was more
No.
about the journey of how they came back.
No,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah. Plus, it's the only MCU movie where the heroes lose, essentially. So
Yeah.
you knew
Yeah, it's
all
kinda-
these characters died, but
Yeah.
like you're gonna sit there thinking, I know they're not dead completely.
Yeah.
They're coming back. I just don't know how.
All right, here's a really good analogy. This Infinity War is the Empire Strikes Back of the MCU because in Empire Strikes Back they lose.
I can agree with that.
Yeah. What
Yeah,
would
it
be
leaves
the New Hope?
Oh boy, jeez, I don't know. I'd have to think about that.
I'd say the first
First
Avengers.
Iron Man?
Maybe first Iron Man. I
I'd
don't
say
know.
the first Avengers.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Because they all band together and then they win.
Yep.
And then you kind of just, ignore Age of Ultron. But
Yeah,
then,
no, that
like-
was my yeah.
But yeah, I'd
Give
say
me
first Avengers would be like the New Hope.
Yeah, I agree with that. So you're number
So-
3?
Before, I just want to talk about why I didn't put it on.
Oh,
So-
okay, yeah, sure.
I don't really think of it as like a movie, if that makes sense. Like, I think of it as like a theater experience.
What is
Okay,
it, like a TV
okay.
show?
It was really cool in the theater, but as
Yeah.
like a movie as a whole, I haven't rewatched it since I saw it in theaters because I only want that to be my experience with the movie.
Okay.
Like, if I go back and rewatch it, then I'll start nitpicking it way too much than I did the first time I saw it.
Okay, yeah, that's fair if you think about it that way.
Or you just
So it
not
just doesn't
nitpick
have
it
a
at all, enjoy it.
rewatchability for me.
Yeah. I mean, it does for me, but like the length of it, it's not one I would grab off the shelves often. I mean, I know I said earlier, I'm basing my order off like the rewatchability. However, it's a great movie in my opinion, but like, there's other movies that I would grab first. So,
Number 3 for me, I have Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one.
nice.
I love this movie. I love the whole team. I really like just the idea of taking a bunch of misfit characters and throwing them all together and have them feed
Yep.
off of each other's energy.
Yeah. Oh my God, Drax.
I can agree with it. Like we talked about earlier when Mike had it on his list. Where was I going with?
I don't know. All right. I'm gonna talk and finish my explanation while
Yeah.
you're thinking of it, buddy.
I
No,
lost
I
my
was
train of
gonna
thought.
say-
He's having a brain fart.
My favorite thing about this movie too is the no expectations going in. This is before I thought
Yeah.
every Marvel movie was going to be like a 9 or a 10 out of like 9 or a 10 on the scale, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, no, and like you said, it came out of nowhere. Like, nobody, the Guardians of the Galaxy, they're not as known as everybody else, like in the MCU, so, you hear like a movie like this is coming out, and you're just like, I don't know, and then you go see it, and it's it definitely surprises you.
That's actually what I was trying to remember earlier. How we were talking about how it's B-list characters and
Yep,
A-list character like cinematic universe at the time.
yep,
Yeah, good job, buddy.
Thank you.
yeah. I'm glad to see your brain. I'm glad to see your brain fart cleared up.
It works sometimes.
Very good. Pat, you're number three.
Yeah, I had Infinity War too, so
Oh, that's right. That's right. You said that already.
yeah,
Okay.
so
Yep.
yeah, I
Okay.
mean, I kind of gave my explanation already. So we'll
Yeah,
go
you
with
did.
your number
Yeah.
two.
Okay. All right. Number two for me, Winter Soldier.
Okay, that's
By
a good one.
far, by far my favorite of the Cap movies. Perfect spy movie. The I didn't see it in theaters like you did, 'cause I know you used to go to the movies all the time with Mike. Um, and like when I first, it's one of those movies that I bought without seeing it. But when I actually watched it, and like staying away from spoilers and everything, to like see the reveal of like Bucky being the Winter Soldier, I was blown away. It was so cool. And then the introduction of Black Widow in that movie. Well, no, what? Okay, did that come first or did Iron Man 2?
Iron Man
Iron
2.
Man 2.
Okay, all right, yeah, all right. Well, anyways, I think her character was better in this one. And then surprisingly, the Robert Redford character, he was actually a pretty bad dude as well. I mean, he was just like a Wall Street type guy, but like he was really mischievous and like
That's the
really
Hydra
good.
guy, right?
Yeah, the Hydra guy. Oh, let's not forget that elevator scene.
Yeah,
That
that's
was
dope.
that with Frank Grillo.
Yeah,
That scene that makes the movie right there. I mean, the whole movie was good, but that particular scene right there was just absolutely freaking phenomenal.
a lot of good action
That
scenes.
yeah, that elevator fight was amazing.
The
And I
pacing
think
they
yeah,
had too was really good. It would be like a calm scene, then action, calm scene, action. Like it wouldn't be like in like three different spots in the movie. It'd be throughout the movie you'd get action.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think that's why I love it so much. That's why it's my top Captain movie, right above Civil War. I mean, my least favorite, even though I love like I said, I love them all, even though it didn't make my list. I like the first one as well, but those are my two favorite Cap movies, and Winter Soldier definitely, it edges out Civil War just by a little bit because of, all the storyline and the action and everything. I just think it was just a little bit better than Civil War.
My number 2.
Yeah.
Yep.
So at number 2, I have Thor Ragnarok.
Oh, very
Okay.
nice. Oh, no wonder why. No wonder why when I said it was number 9, you were like, "Oh," because you have it all the way up to number 2. Okay, yeah. Definitely a good movie.
It's I it's a movie that on the first watch I was like, oh, it's solid. It would probably be like not where you put it, like 9 or 10 on your guys' list. And then I watched it again right before Love and Thunder came out, and I was
Yep.
like, holy shit, this movie's funny. It's like a total rewrite of Thor's character.
Mhm.
Korg is great. Like all
I love
the side
Korg.
characters are really funny.
Yeah, me too. Yep. And the planet Hulk, that was just really cool.
Yeah. There wasn't
Though-
there's honestly just nothing bad with the movie.
Yeah, no, there wasn't. It was definitely my personal favorite of the Thors for sure. My least favorite, Dark World.
Dark World. Yeah.
I've
Yes,
never
fucking-
watched that movie 100%. I always fall asleep in the middle of it and then wake up.
Dude, it's boring as shit.
Yeah, it makes Iron Man 1 seem like an action movie.
Yeah,
Iron Man 1 is an action
One.
movie.
I
it is.
know.
All
Alright.
right,
El
number two
numero
for you.
dos for me is
Numero dos.
Spider-Man No Way Home.
Yes.
Um,
I wish I could have put it higher, but there's just other movies that I just liked better.
yeah, honestly, I'm a big Spider-Man fan, so like I was bouncing
I know.
between putting this one at number 1 or number 2, but I decided to
Yeah.
put number 2 because number 1, I think it's more of an epic movie than No Way Home, but I very much enjoyed No Way Home. I love that they
Yeah.
brought back Tobey Maguire, who was my childhood Spider-Man. Love how they brought
Yes.
back Andrew Garfield, who was like my Spider-Man of my teenage years. And then they had
Yeah.
the current Spider-Man, which, I
Yeah.
very much enjoyed, Tom Holland's Spider-Man. And I
Yeah.
thought the movie was great, and they
Yeah.
brought all the original actors back. William Dafoe
Yeah.
crushed it. Alfred Molina also crushed it. It was
Yes.
it was just very good. I had a lot of hype for it, and I was not let down.
Yeah. No, me too. Now, did you see it with a crowd of people?
Yes, I saw it with Kibby.
Yeah. 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 No, yeah, me and Alicia and Cindy went to go see it. Because it was her birthday weekend.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, we went to go see it with a ton of people. We saw it in a packed theater. I gotta tell you, seeing that movie, that's how you have to see that movie. Because
Yeah.
when you see Tobey Maguire come out, and then you see Andrew Garfield come out, the place freaking explodes.
Yeah.
I mean, because that's the way to experience that movie for sure.
Any of the big like Marvel movies, I feel like you should see like in a opening weekend with a big group of people. It makes the experience, in my opinion. Like that was the same with like Infinity War too. Like Infinity
Yeah,
War,
for sure.
this
Yep.
movie and
Yep.
Endgame.
Yep, for sure. So, all right, so we're on honorable mentions.
Yeah, we can put some
Yep.
honorable mentions in.
All right, are we doing them all at once, or like, yeah, we can do them. We can probably do them all at once, because then the next is number one, right?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can just
so-
throw them out
Okay.
there.
Yeah, all
Okay.
your honorable mentions.
Okay, so my first honorable mention is Shang-Chi. And my second honorable mention is Ant-Man.
Okay.
And my third is the original Avengers movie.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. And this may seem a little controversial for you guys. I don't know what you guys feel about this. In my particular personal opinion, this is an MCU movie, no matter what Disney has to say about it. My last honorable mention is Hulk with Edward Norton.
No,
It's an
I'd say
MCU
it's
movie
an MCU
because-
movie.
Yeah, because at the end, Ross is sitting in the bar and Tony Stark walks up to him and he says, "I'm putting together a team." So it ties in with the Avengers. It talks about the Avengers loosely. So it's an MCU movie, in my opinion, no matter what Disney has to say about it. But
Also,
so that's my
Thunderbolt
last honorable
Ross comes back in Infinity War. Well, and
Yes.
Civil War. He was in Civil War too.
Yes, he
and
was.
then Abomination's gonna be in She-Hulk, so it's 100% an MCU movie.
Yeah, and I don't know why. I don't know why it's the redheaded stepchild of the MCU. No one talks about that one.
It's
I thought it was phenomenal.
Universal still has the rights to it, so that's why they.
Yeah, I know. I know. Unfortunately, I don't see that changing anytime soon. So who knows if we'll ever get a solo Hulk movie? Which
Never know.
I would love to see that, because what they did to Hulk the way he is now. I mean, I know Professor Hulk is a comic, like a comic book, angle, but I don't like that character. I like the strong Hulk, the angry Hulk. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get
The one that
that.
we're all used to seeing. Yes. So that's my last honorable mention. You guys have any?
No, not really. Basically, all the honorable mentions were ones that were already talked about.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right. So this may be no surprise to either one of you guys. Number one, Endgame.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, mine's also Endgame.
I figured this is gonna happen.
Endgame is absolutely epic. The explosion in the theater when like all the characters came back through those little portals. Um, you know, I was actually like tearing up a little bit. So was Alicia.
There's a
um,
lot of like goosebumps
yeah,
moments, like Captain
yeah,
America lifting
yeah,
Mjolnir,
yes,
the snap at the end. I don't cry during movies. I cried
yeah,
when Iron Man died, and I
yeah.
saw
Me
a movie
too.
5 times in theaters. Every single time I
Yeah,
cried.
yeah. Well, like you said, there's a ton of goosebumps moments in that movie. Like when Captain America actually catches the hammer.
Mm-hmm.
I got chills. I got absolute
Mm-hmm.
chills. I'm like, holy shit, he's the only one that's on the level of strength as Thor. That's unbelievable. That was just so cool. And to hear him for the first time ever say assemble, that was just so cool.
I was just about to say that. The Avengers Assemble line gets me every time. I get
Yeah.
all giddy and feel like a 5-year-old.
Yep.
I
It
will
was just
say the last
the
45
ultimate.
minutes of the movie, best 45 minutes in cinema in my opinion.
Oh, absolutely. I'd have to tend to agree with that. In terms of comic book, for sure.
Not just in general for me,
100%.
not gonna lie.
Yeah. Well, I mean, comic book for me. But it's definitely high up there for sure. I mean, I like a lot of different types of movies, so there's a lot of them out there that are like, oh shit, wow, unbelievable.
Yeah.
Um, like you know, uh, one movie that always comes to mind is Jaws. Like that could be on like any time of day, and like if I'm scrolling through and it's on, I'll stop and watch it. You know,
Absolutely.
it's the same thing. If Endgame is on, I'll stop and watch it, no matter where it is in the movie. It could be in the middle of the movie, and I could just like sit and finish the movie. It's that good.
Absolutely.
You know, you know.
It's a
So yeah, it was.
historic movie too. Like in
Yes.
50 years from now too, it's gonna be cool for like telling our grandkids and stuff. Be like, oh yeah, I saw Endgame 4 times in theaters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
On
I
top of
actually have.
that, it beat out
Yeah.
Avatar at the box office for a little bit until they re-released
Yeah.
that stupid movie again.
Yeah, it took a re-release for. Yeah, it took a re-release. I'm sorry. Yeah, that. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
this is the number one grossing movie. For sure.
Avatar 2 is gonna take that spot back.
Yep.
No, that movie's gonna be even more trash.
I don't know. We're all excited to see it at our house for sure.
I'm excited.
I'm not.
Yeah, I'm excited too. I mean, I wish I wish James Cameron would like take more time and like do other movies besides just that's all he's been doing for like 15 years is like working on all the sequels to the Avatar movies. People have been begging for like his movies to be put on like 4K, but the director has to like supervise that, but he doesn't have time for that shit because he's busy working on all the fucking Avatar movies. He wants to finish all 5 before he does anything else. I'm like, wow, but they all have release dates now.
Can't
But
wait to
yeah,
watch
I'm
them
excited
bomb at the
about
box office.
I
Pat,
guess
would you,
I guess
all right,
I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Pat, would you rather see Aquaman or Avatar 2 with me?
Oh, there you go. Oh, question. That's a great question
That's
right
probably
there.
the only way you get me to see Aquaman 2. Because Aquaman 2 has Batman, Avatar 2 doesn't.
How about this?
Yeah.
If you go see Aquaman 2 with me, I'll see any movie you want for the rest of the year that comes out with you.
Oh, dude, take the deal.
I probably will take the deal.
And how about this? I'll pay for the movie too.
Alright. If I don't have to pay for it, I'm not giving them money.
Yeah. See, now you don't have to call the banker or anything like that. You don't have to have Howie Mandel get on the phone. All right, let me ask you one very important question. Deal or no deal? You're taking the deal. Very good.
But the deal ends on December 31st.
So there you go. New Year's, it's over.
Of next
You
year?
have to you have to cash in this year.
Okay, so you have a movie Money in the Bank pretty much
Wait.
She has
Wait.
So
she had to.
So I
should
have
make
to
a-
see the movie with you before Aquaman.
Yeah.
Bro, there's like nothing coming out.
Haha.
I'll find something.
Dude, you should make
Shazam's
him a
coming
little,
out.
like,
We're going to see Shazam.
Yeah, you should make him a little brief Money in the Bank briefcase and have like a movie ticket in there. Have a movie ticket in there for like Avatar 2.
God no.
Oh, I didn't bring the belt with me to film the pod.
That's fine. You're gonna lose it soon, anyways.
Mike, do you know what we do? Has Pat told you?
He's briefly like mentioned it, but not really.
So for every wrestling pay-per-view, a group of us get together and we do predictions, like who we think's gonna win and stuff. And whoever
Yep.
has the most right wins a belt and has
Okay.
it till the next pay-per-view.
Oh, he did mention that. Yep.
I'll have
So
to
he-
show you the belt at some point.
Yep. I'm sorry. I'm personally tired of the bloodline.
Oh, I love the Bloodline.
I don't know. Well, they have to. I mean, they have to like lose sometimes, or else it's gonna end up like WCW.
If it's
When-
not Rock, it'll be a disappointment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, I
gotta
know.
be a big
'cause
deal.
Has that been confirmed?
No.
Okay, it's just this rumor at this time, but
It's
you know, it
kind of
would make
depending
sense.
on what The Rock's doing.
That's true because he's a busy guy.
It's either Rock or Cody at this point.
Yeah. Oh God, that would be cool, Cody. That would be awesome. But like the Rock, like you said, the Rock would make sense. But you know, well, I mean, he wouldn't get the, you know, he would have. You know what though, the Rock, it would make sense. You know, seeing as though he's Samoan as well. You know, part of the bloodline. But like, because he's such a busy guy, like. He wouldn't be able to hold on to the belt for too long. You know, he'd end up like losing it like pretty much right away
I think
Because,
Roman
like,
should
he
lose the
can't st-
title beforehand.
because he can't stick around.
No, why don't they do Rock beats Roman at Mania and then Theory cashes in on Rock the day after?
Or
That
the
would be
night,
kinda
or the
cool.
same night.
Yeah, that would be an interesting thing. Yeah, that would be
I would say
interesting.
next night. I would say give Rock his moment for like publicity wise.
Yeah,
This is wrestling. Fuck publicity.
yeah.
This has been the Realm of Nerds podcast. I've been your host, Patty Smalls. You can go give me a follow on Instagram, the Mr. Awesome 1223. Also on the YouTube, which is also the Mr. Awesome 1223. That's where we post the podcast for the YouTube version. You can also go follow me on Twitch, which is also the Mr. Awesome 1223. And Kibby, what do you got?
Oh, follow me on Instagram, TJ_Kibby.
No movie update?
It looks like right now there might be slight production delays on when we're
Okay.
actually gonna get out and film.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's all I got. I got nothing more that I'm legally allowed to say other than that right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
My agent is telling me to keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
All right, Mike,
Well,
you got
can
any
fo-
plugs?
No, you can follow me on Facebook, my regular name, Michael Bragg, or you can follow me on Instagram, HorrorSlut78.
Excellent.
Don't have any other socials, but you can follow me on either one of those platforms.
Excellent. And make sure you like and subscribe on the YouTube version. Spotify, just follow the Spotify, and yeah, you'll be up to date with the latest postings and whatnot.
Thank you for coming on, Mike.
Yeah, thank
Yeah,
you.
no problem. It was a lot of fun. I definitely have to do it again.
Absolutely.
We'll do
Yeah, I'm
our
looking forward.
research and we'll do top 10 horror movies at some point.
Oh, dude, that would be epic.
We won't
That
know
would
what
be
we're
absolutely
talking
cool.
about, but it's okay.
Or maybe top 10 worst MCU movies.
Hey, that works too. We can make that
Yeah.
happen.
Or we could do some wrestling stuff, you know. You know,
Yeah.
the possibilities of stuff that not just a horror guy. I know some stuff. Like I said, I'm a nerd. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're all-
we're an open book. We'll figure something out.
Yeah.
absolutely, yeah. No, I had a blast, man. Let's definitely want to do it again.
All right. We'll see you guys on the flip side. Take care, spike your hair, and stay nerdy.
Bye,
See you guys
everybody.
later. See you guys later.